Airsoft is a tag sport. It's combat simulation with similarities to paintball. It started off in Asia as a way for the local inhabitants to train, because obviously it was illegal in those countries to train on the military manoeuvre, so they used Airsoft to train. Quickly spread across America, then Europe as a tag sport, replacing paintball as a cheap alternative, which is actually a sport. Airsoft is based more on repetitive business than it is on corporate, like paintball, so it's more of a community. It's basically a sport. The objectives would depend on the game. Different games have different objectives. There's hundreds of game scenarios. They're all real world based. So, like in one game, I might be escort to VIP, or another game you might have to kill a certain person. So it really depends on what game you're playing. You know. Yeah, it's perfectly safe. There's been scientific tests done in Britain and other countries that says a Jill, when you're hit with a BB, firing at a Jill, it won't cause any permanent damage to any part of your body, including the retina of the eye. So it's perfectly safe, and also as well in Airsoft there's a huge emphasis on safety equipment.
From what I'm wearing, the gloves, the hat, the mask, there's always safety involved, you know.
3, 2, 1.
In Ireland, they came in Ireland about 2.5, maybe 3 years ago now, with a change in the Firearms Act, which meant that anything with a barrel that fired a muzzle energy of 328 feet per second or more is classed as a firearm. Anything that fires that or under is classed as an airsoft device or a toy. It's called a Jill, so anything that fires over a Jill is illegal. Anything that fires under is legal.
When I first started, I went into a shop in Ballycoolan. He just showed me the range of guns he had, basically told me what you'd need for a starter pack, and I think I got started off for about €250.
There's no legal age restrictions on the equipment. A lot of us got together, the commercial interest in Airsoft, and decided to put on more of an ethical guideline in that we won't sell the equipment to anyone under the age of 18. ID is always required. If someone comes in under the age of 18, they have to be accompanied by an adult, and that adult will be held responsible for the equipment. Obviously they're very real looking, so we're very aware of the possible implications of them, what they can be done, what can be done with them.
No, the girls give as good as the blokes, to be honest. Of the scars to prove it.
You get female players, yeah. Obviously the ratio of men and women is very large. There's a lot more men that play than women. Obviously it's it'd be viewed as a male's game by the I guess by girls. But you do get someone in every now and then, so yeah.
If you're educating someone that this is a sport, educating about the gun, how to look after the gun, how to transport it, you're not going to have that. You go to any site, you can't bring your gun onto a site without being in a bag, without being put away. So you can't just walk around with these guns either, So you have to be intelligent about it as well. But regarding crime, if you educate people the right way to do, the right way to play, the right way to behave, you're not going to have that type of carry on,
Right, come on, let's go.
It wasn't too long ago when the government was trying to ban us. Now, what they saw and what we saw, we actually pointed it out to them that if they ban it, what they're doing is they're forcing several replica firearms, if you like, underground. And you're forcing a sport when you have a lot of enthusiasts and fanatics at this stage. People love this sport, they play daily, so you're pushing all that underground where they have no control. Where instead, what the government decided to do, which was a smart move, was to keep it legal and put very strict rules in it. At this stage now, all sites have to have the permission of the local superintendent to operate. So if the guards don't like it where you are, they'll close you. Very simple. Obviously not for stupid reasons, but if it is a general safety concern, they just say it, and the Airsoft Association itself won't fight it if it's for a good reason,
I could see it going to an international stage where it's out there, people are aware that there's international tournaments. At the minute I think there's a couple of, I'm not too sure myself, but there's international games go on.
Well, straight off the bat, it's definitely going to take over paintball as the main combat simulation sport. It's already at this stage has more players than paintball. It's cheaper, so I can see it being well, I guess a mainstream sport very very soon, especially in Europe where the Irish and the English especially are conforming it, making conformed rules. And once two countries can do that, we can make a European wide kind of conformity to it, and then we can move forward with a European league. You know, so it's
There
pretty
are
big.
there are already international events.
Yeah,
That's it.